Greetings, folks. This week for SourceFed Movie Club, we're watching Steve's pick, Hard 8. Like a lot of people on here, I didn't know anything about this movie, never even heard of it, and then I find out, oh, it's Paul Thomas Anderson's first feature. Well, I'll check it out. How bad can it be? So Hard 8 focuses on an old-timer named Sidney, played by Philip Baker Hall. Love this guy. Who comes across this loser, hanging out outside of a diner named John, who's played by John C. Reilly. John's down on his luck. He's lost all his money at the casinos, and he needs $6,000 for his mom's funeral. So Sidney kind of takes him under his wing and shows him the ropes on a few tricks he's learned at the casinos, like how to, work the different cages and use the dollar chips to kind of, grow your money. We then cut to 2 years later. Apparently the funeral was taken care of. And John and Sidney are now pals, and they've kind of made friends with a couple more people. One is a waitress and part-time prostitute named Clementine, played by Gwyneth Paltrow, and the other is a shady dude named Jimmy, played by Samuel L. Jackson, in full Samuel L. Jackson mode. Now initially we have no idea who Sidney is or why he is so generously helping John out. At first I figured Sid maybe found out he had some kind of terminal disease and wants to use his remaining years to help out other people. Now, we do eventually learn the real reason later in the movie, and it's pretty dark. This is definitely a movie shot on a small budget, which is what you expect from a first-time director making his name in the festival circuit, as Anderson was in 1996. So we got a lot of long, quiet dialogue scenes in small, solitary settings. A lot of the movie is on a slow burn, as we're kind of gradually learning about these characters. Giving a full summary of the movie actually wouldn't take very long because there's not a lot of plot beats. So when there is a plot beat, it's a pretty big deal. It kind of throws these characters completely off their game, which is a good thing. But the rest of the movie is a lot of scenes of people kind of sitting around, shooting the breeze, getting to know each other. I like the scene where John tells a story about how he had a book of matches that caught fire in his pants, and they actually do a quick flashback to it actually happening so we know he's telling the truth. That was a nice touch. The timing of this movie on the Movie Club is appropriate since, because this is Paul Thomas Anderson, we do get a scene with Pish. That's right, Philip Seymour Hoffman has a scene, one memorable scene, where he gets to make a spectacle of himself at the craps table. Good stuff as always. We will miss you, Phil. Overall, I like this movie. It was just fun to kind of discover it and take it in. I could definitely see flipping through the movie channels and finding this playing on IFC or something and saying, oh, well, Paul Thomas Anderson, let's check this out, whatever. It's a nice, quiet, well-made character piece with good writing, very good performances, and some pretty dark, unexpected twists. So that sounds like the kind of movie you'd enjoy, then definitely check this one out. That's it for this week's Movie Club. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.